Hello students, welcome everyone. Welcome all of you to our today's session. That is our new chapter, Chemical Effect of Electric Current. Okay, from 8th class NCERT Science, we are having this chapter, Chemical Effect of Electric Current. In the previous class, in class 7th, we have studied about the electric current and the circuit also. Okay, so what current is? It is defined as the flow of electrons in any metals. Okay, in any material with the flow of electron is the current. Okay, so why we all are saying many of the times the instruction given to you all that no need to touch any electrical appliances with wet hands, or it is very dangerous to touch the electrical appliances when your hands are wet or without wearing some shoes and all, no need to touch the electric appliances. So these all are the things because it allows electric current to pass through them easily, and the things which allows electric current to pass through them easily, they are called as conductors of electricity. Okay, so on the basis of that, the substance, they allow electricity to pass through them or they do not allow the electricity to pass through them, we have categorized them in two categories: good conductor of electricity and bad conductor of electricity. So those who allow the electricity to pass through them, they are the good conductor, and those do not allow, they are the poor conductor of electricity. Okay, now in 6th class also one experiment was given to you to make a tester to test whether a particular material allows the electricity to pass through or not. So what is the tester? Tester is a device that helps us to find it out whether the given circuit is working or not, the electricity is passing through it or not. Okay, so what we find it out that metals like copper, aluminum, they are the good conductor of electricity, and the material like rubber, you can say plastic and wood, they are the poor conductor of electricity. So all these tests we have done for the passing of the electricity from the solid. Okay, we have tested these things with for the solid, that in the solid state, when material is in the solid state, electricity can pass through or not. But in this class, in class 8, we will discuss about, do the liquid also conduct electricity? Okay, can we test whether the liquid allow electricity to pass through them or not? Okay, can we use the same tester as we are using for the solid? Yes or no? So all these things we will discuss here. So what is the change in the tester? In case of solid, when you are testing, then we are using their cell. But in case of this, when you have to use the test the liquid, in that case, that cell is replaced by the battery. So before using that tester, what you have to check? You have to check whether that is working or not. Okay, so all the testing we will do as we have done in the previous class, class 6. So we will check whether the tester is working or not. If it is not working, whether the bulb is okay or not. If it is not working, whether the circuit is correct or not. Okay, whether the bulb is not fused. So all these things we will cross check. Then we will cross check whether the cells are working or not. All these things we will cross check, and we will check whether our tester is working or not in a proper way. Okay, so what we have done, one activity, this activity 14.2 given to us. What we will do in this, so here we have make a tester which can check if a liquid is conducting or non-conducting. So before checking, what we are doing here to check that the liquid is conducting or not, what we will do, we will connect the liquid between the two ends of the tester. Just check it, the diagram, by the completing of the connection of the circuit properly. Okay, now see, if the bulb glows, what it means? That the liquid is conducting. And if it does not glow, so what it means? The liquid is not conducting. Now in this circuit, what we are using? We are using lemon juice. So lemon juice is acidic in nature. So while doing this experiment, what we are using? We are using the lemon juice, and what we will find it out? We are finding that the bulb is glowing. Now, in many of the cases, the bulb will glow, okay, but sometimes the bulb will not glow. The circuit is okay, the circuit is working, it is weak, but the circuit is weak, it's too weak that it cannot glow the bulb. In that case, it is very difficult to find it out whether the liquid is conducting or not. Why it is like that? Because of the heating effect of electric current. In previous class also we have discussed about heating effect of electric current. So it is only because of the heating effect of electric current. Okay. And so what is the heating effect of electric current? Only heating effect of electric current, it is possible for the glowing of bulb. Okay. Now when we are passing the current through the bulb, if the filament get the high temperature, the bulb will glow. But if the current is very small, then the filament will not get heated and it will not glow. Now, here is the problem. The circuit is working, but the bulb is not glowing. So, in that case, we cannot find it out whether that is working or not. For this purpose, what we have done, we use their LEDs. We use their LEDs. So what is the benefit of using LED over the bulb? LEDs, light emitting diodes. Diode होते हैं LED, light emitting diodes. So the LED, they can detect, they are used to detect the weak current also. They can detect the weak current. Okay. And because their filament, the filament in that LED, it does not require much temperature to glow. So if the terminal is weak also, then also the LED will glow and we can find it out that whatever the liquid is, it is conducting or not. Now have a look here in the diagram. When you are seeing the LED, two terminals are there, positive terminals and negative terminal. Okay, so but we cannot identify whether which one is the positive and which one is the negative. But when we are seeing the diagram, in the diagram, just see one of the leg is slightly longer than the another one. Okay, it is slightly longer than the another one. So anode is slightly longer. Which one is the slightly longer? It is called as anode. And which one is the slightly smaller? It is called as cathode. So anode is the positive terminal. The longer one, it is the positive terminal. And the longer one, it will connect to the positive terminal of the battery, and the shorter one, it should be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Okay, it is given here also, so that we can identify it, because it is given slightly longer, so that it is easier for us to identify which to be connected with the positive side and which one to be connected with the negative side. So here we can use LED using the electric effect. We can use bulb, we can use LED. Okay, LED is quite better than using the bulb in any circuit. Now we can also use the magnetic effect of current also here in making our own circuit. Okay, we know now that the magnetic effect of current, because of it, the action in the magnetic compass. Okay, because of the electric magnetic effect only, there is a deflection in the magnetic compass. If the current pass, it can detect it. Okay, if the current is too weak also, it will detect easily. Okay, so we can use the magnetic effect of electric current in making our own circuits. Just see how we are using it, how we are making the tester. Our activity, that is activity 14.3. So just have a look in this activity. In this activity, we have taken a matchstick box, blank matchstick box. So in that box, what we have done, we have wrapped the electric wire. Around the tray we have wrapped the electric wire, and inside it we have put a small compass needle. Now we will connect one of the end to the terminal and another end it will be the free. One terminal with the battery. Just have a look here in the diagram also. One terminal we have connect to the battery and another terminal it is the free terminal. Okay, now this is our circuit. This is our complete circuit. So this we can also use for finding whether the liquid is conducting or not. If the compass needle show deflection, when we put the tester two free ends in the wire to in any of the liquid, if the compass needle show deflection, then the given substance, given liquid, it is conducting. It is good conductor of electricity. Otherwise, if no deflection is there, then it is non-conducting. So we can check it using the compass needle also, because of this magnetic effect of electric current. This can easily identify the weakest, whatever is the you can say, the if the signal is weak, if it is too weak also, it can identify it. Okay, so what we have discussed about the how we can use the heating effect of electric current, how can we use the magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, now we have to identify which water is good conductor of electricity and which cannot conduct electricity. So what we have to do, we have to take 2 teaspoon of distilled water. Just see the activity 14.4 it is given to us. So and we can check whether it is conducting electricity or not. Now what can we find out? That distilled water, it does not conduct electricity. But when we check this experiment with the help of tap water, or when we take water from the rivers and lakes and all, so the water, it contains many impurities, it contains different salt. So the tap water, it can become the good conductor of electricity. But the distilled water, it is in very pure stage. It is in very pure stage. If we add some salt to it, or if we add some lemon juice to it, then it can conduct electricity. But normally it does not conduct electricity. So if the liquid is having any acidic, any basic, or any salty medium, okay, if there is any acid base or salt in the liquid, then it can conduct electricity. Otherwise it is not a good conductor of electricity. So what we can summarize from our this today's topic, that liquid are conductor of electricity, but it depends on the condition. Okay, depend on the condition. If in the water present in the nature also there is minerals, salt, so it is good conductor of electricity. But distilled water, it is free of salt, so it is poor conductor of electricity. Okay, but it does not mean that the tap water or the water contains mineral and salt, so we should not use it. We should use it because small amount of mineral, salt, whatever present naturally in the water, they are beneficial for our health. And these salt, these make the water good conductor. That is the reason when we are standing on the wet floor or when our hands are wet, so we need to take care that we did not touch any electrical appliances. Otherwise, it may harm us. Okay, so this is all regarding our topic, that is chemical effect of electric current. In the next session, we will discuss about what are the chemical effects of electric current. Okay, today we have discussed what electricity is, the good conductor, the poor conductor, and the electricity can flow in liquid or not. If it can flow through liquid, then how? And in the next session, we will discuss about electroplating also. Okay, so just watch the video, go through the chapter. For any query, just message me. Thank you. Take care.